be presented by B-Boys. And here are the procedures that we are going to talk about today. The first one is the details you might miss during the royal wedding. To make the news more clearly, we will illustrate it by film in this section. In the second part, we'll introduce more about the royal kitchen at Windsor Castle and tell what's going on at this place. The third part is about the horses and carriages which will be used in the royal wedding. And the next one is about the charitable donations from the royal wedding of Prince Harry and Miss Meghan Markle. And the last one is how much it costs on the royal wedding. And so let's move on to the video.
American actress Meghan Markle and Prince Harry finally tied the knot this morning after months of anticipation. Close to an estimated 1 billion people are believed to have tuned into the festivities, and social media is buzzing with details about the big day. Meghan arrived at St. George's Chapel with her mother in a vintage Rolls Royce and was escorted down the aisle by Prince Charles because her father is having health issues and was not able to make the trip overseas. The whole ceremony went smoothly and there were not any visible blunders. Prince Harry and Meghan smiled the entire time and looked very much in love.
Okay, I'm going to tell the inside the royal kitchen and the Windsor Castle. The fresh ingredients come from the royal estate. The paratites are made out of two sides and they can be eaten, while balls are served to make it easier for guests to enjoy. Although the wedding is hosted by Queen, the decision-making part of the menu is still handled to the two newcomers. Royal Family's website pointed out that Henry and Meghan had been referring the dishes to be served in the royal kitchen since March. And that royal chef Mark is charging the kitchen as the place play host to 600 guests for lunch and around 200 for dinner. According to reports, Meghan and Henry visited the kitchen at Windsor Castle to plan the menu, which features seasonal ingredients sourced from the Queen's estate. That menu features pies, campaigns, and more hearty bowls of food so that guests can enjoy their meal standing up, making it easier for the newlywed to greet their guests and mingle amongst the crowd.
And I'm going to talking about find out more about the horses and carriage. As previously announced, following the wedding service of Prince Harry and Miss Meghan Markle at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle, the newly married couple will travel around Windsor in a horse-drawn carriage, providing an opportunity for members of the public to see them and join in the celebration. The carriage will be pulled by 4 Windsor Grey horses, and Windsor Grey horses play an important role in the ceremonial life of the royal family and the nation, and have been drawing the carriages of successive monarchs and members of the royal family since Queen Victoria's reign. On the day, the carriage will leave Windsor Castle via Castle Hill and process along through High Street and through Windsor Town, returning to Windsor Castle via the Long Walk.
And instead of getting a lot of wedding gifts, Prince Harry and Miss Meghan Markle tell everyone to making a donation to charities. They have personally selected 7 organizations they would like to support, reflecting their shared values. The 7 organizations is all about the environment, homelessness, and HIV. So let's take a look at 7 organizations. The first one is CHIVA, C-H-I-V-A, is Children's HIV Association. And next one is Crisis, is for homeless people. The third one is Mana Mahela Foundation, is to empower women in Mumbai's urban slums. And they let the women to learn many things. And the fourth one is Scottish Little Soldiers, It's for bereaved armed forces children. And next one is street games. They use sports to change lives across the UK, helping them to become healthier, safer, and more successful. And the sixth one is Surfer Against Sewage. They take action to protect oceans, beaches, waves, and wildlife. And the last one is Wilderness Foundation UK. They promote to the benefit and enjoyment of wild nature. So the seven is very different.
I'm going to talk about the security cost. And here's the part of news. The wedding will be held in Windsor, and crowds in excess of 100,000 people are expected to descend on the town. Invitations has been sent to 600 guests, with the further 200 invited to the couple's evening reception. On top of that, 1,200 members of the public will attend the grounds of the Windsor Castle. Managing these sorts of numbers requires substantial planning, and security will almost certainly be the biggest single cost. The Home Office wouldn't comment when Reality Check contacted it, saying revealing policing costs could compromise national security. Likewise, when we named Valley Police, it said we aren't going to give you any data, I'm afraid, even though we know you love numbers. However, we do know 6.35 European was sent by the Metropolitan Police on security for Duke and Duchess of Cambridge weddings. But it's difficult to draw a direct comparison with Prince Harry and Miss Markle's wedding. The location and guest number are different. So here's our conclusion. We think that the royal wedding has cost a lot of money and time. However, people in England don't really care about how many money it cost. In fact, they are proud of their royal family. They think that the royal is their spirit, and all of the expense they cost are by their citizens. They are willing to pay for it. This is the reason why they use the best on everything and every details. They gave a perfect wedding to their people and to the whole world. In short, the royal family is directly represented to the United Kingdom. Thank you.